Let's go to college hoops right now. Markelle Fultz, a high prospect,
Some say number
possibly
one.
supposed to go number 1 in this year's NBA draft. He looks to be NBA bound, of course. Take a listen to what he had to say about this.
After sitting down with my mom and the coaching staff, I made the decision to enter the NBA draft. Although the season hasn't gone as planned, it's really, truly been a blessing to be here, and I learned plenty of life lessons on and off the court, especially from Coach Rowe and his coaching staff. I'm always going to be a Husky for life. Go Dogs.
So in all of that, he mentioned that this season didn't go as planned. His team goes 9-22. Do you think Washington's brutal season deflates Fultz's draft stock, or does it not matter?
Doesn't matter. He averaged 23 points, almost 6 rebounds, almost 6 assists on a team that was bad. Now, I think his numbers are a little bit inflated because his team was so bad, Laura, that he dominated the basketball, and so his numbers were through the roof, almost like Russell Westbrook. And that's how much he had the ball in his hands, dribble. But no, when I was coming out of high school, guys were going straight from high school to the NBA. And no one was like, hey, they lost 6 high school games. Like, NBA executives don't care about that stuff. They're drafting kids. They're drafting a teenager here who's got tremendous upside. At 6'4", he's got a great long wingspan. He can step out on the perimeter. He's a great passer. He has a wonderful feel for the game. So, yeah, Washington sucked. I mean, what are you going to do? They played in a very difficult Pac-12 conference. He didn't have the guys that were expected to be there. The guys that Lorenzo Romar, brought in, they turned pro. So I would say this is a nightmare year. But the best part for him is he's healthy.
Could it
life
have
goes on.
actually helped him now that you're talking about all the points that he gets because his team is so bad? Maybe it actually helped him instead of hurt him.
As far as putting up great numbers and dominating the basketball, maybe. I don't think they really look at that stuff. I think that he's a tremendous talent. They knew him going to Washington, he was going to be a top 10 pick. I thought all he did in his 1 year is help himself out. So it doesn't matter what the record was. Did he go out there and prove he's maybe the best point guard in the country? Probably so. I think it's going to come down to him or Ball from UCLA. What's your flavor? I think Ball's a little more explosive athletically. I think Fultz maybe a little bit smoother. I think the jump shot's a little bit smoother as well. So it's just a matter of what your choice is.
Who do you think is going to go number 1?
Great question. I would take Ball just from the athletic standpoint. Plus, I have a crush on him. Like, if I could adopt Lonzo Ball and his whole family, his little brothers, his dad.
Dad? You want Dad too?
What? Absolutely.
Man.
See that mouthpiece on him?
It's a handful to keep up with.
You know what he could do for my career, promoting my career? Keep me out of like small town.
He's like a Kris Jenner.
Yeah, who don't put me in big markets? LA, Chicago, New York. I want to be out there in like Jackson, Mississippi or Fayetteville, Arkansas. Like, he'll be promoting like this guy needs to be on major networks.